Part of any external audit is presentation of the required documentation to show you are actually following the operating processes you stated is the core part of your quality management system. They want to see what those processes are, and they want to see the evidence that you're following those processes.
Document control, which is something that's required in the regulations, and it's something that's ubiquitous to every quality group across the board in this industry. I have a signed, approved master copy, and I put it in a file cabinet, and I control it then. They'll come at you and say, we can store your documents. Well, so can a file cabinet. So can an email server. I need to be able to store it electronically. Well, do you though? Is that powerful?
So the fact that all that's tied together in a central area, you don't have it on different places on your file server in different folders, and trying to dig through them and find different records and trying to utilize the Microsoft Windows Explorer to try to dig out specific information that the auditor is looking for. Microsoft Word, it's not built to give you any level of true documentation control, at least from the standard of ISO 9001. There was no way for us to create a system that had any sort of reminders or automations built into it so that people could just kind of plug and play.
There's a quick revision feature and then you mark it as current. And again, the change request is already tied to it. So all the information as to why it was updated and the approval for that update is already tied to it.
All it takes is a quick login and a sign off, and everyone can see that it's been approved and you can move on to the next stage.
And as soon as you click the request for approval and the individual approves it, it marks it as current. Unless you have the necessary rights, no one else will ever see the other revision.
Basic things like just getting the sign-offs and approvals on the back end would linger on for weeks to months. I'd say approvals anywhere from 3-4 weeks to sometimes could linger to 6-8 months, because things just fall within the cracks. Being able to utilize Unifize to create more efficiency and transparency in the process has allowed us to reduce that variability down to pretty consistently about 2 weeks.
And Unifize allowed me to store my SOP, build my training, attach that to all the jobs that's meant for, and so day one employees start and their training's right in front of them. And they have one button access to the reference documents, which is helping me to build that sort of holy grail with regard to quality, compliance, and training.
So what would normally have taken me 30 minutes of just searching and compiling every time an auditor would have a specific request, I could call up within a few minutes. And so that's why Unifize was such a breath of fresh air.